Hi, I'm Marvin Plackett, and today is Wednesday, July 8th. Greetings to all residents, to all staff, and to all guests. Not much has changed, just a touch from yesterday. We still have one resident and 3 staff that have active cases of COVID-19 at Episcopal homes. We're very pleased that that number is so low, of course, and we're sure hopeful that it's going to work its way down to 0 as a result of those 4 coming back fully healed. The one resident has been in the hospital now for a couple of weeks. That resident is coming back to Episcopal homes this afternoon. We'll be, of course, in our dedicated COVID-19 unit, 2nd floor of Episcopal Church Home. So that will be happening today. This is a resident that, of course, has been with us before and then was hospitalized as a result of getting COVID here at Episcopal Church Home, and now is coming back. Because you will recall that we are not accepting any residents other than our own residents to come back from the hospital or to be, before someone can come from the hospital with COVID-19 to Episcopal homes, they have to have originated first at Episcopal homes, have been one of our residents. And of course, all the tests that were conducted last week at the gardens came back negative. There was somewhere, I think, around 180 tests, all residents and all staff, they all came back negative. And of course, it's a terrible scene when you look at the latest COVID activity around the country. That southern belt of states, it's just in terrible shape. A number of cities are really having spread that's hard to imagine. And we are so fortunate that here in Minnesota, we don't have such a occurrence, that in fact Minnesota is holding steady and improving. And at Episcopal homes, of course, we've been improving ever since we had a high of 22, which was about a month ago. And we've been improving ever since. And we want to keep it that way. That requires all of our vigilance with social distancing, wearing our face masks, frequent hand washing, staying away from any large groups, because in large groups it's harder to keep your social distancing. And if you're going to get together, it's best that it be outside and not inside, but still keeping your social distance and wearing your masks, ideally. But outside's better than inside. That's what all the experts are saying. I'm not the experts, but I'm reading and listening to the experts. Requires vigilance from all of us. I'm going to end with a passage from a book called Cloud Walking by Stephen Charleston. And this was forwarded to me by Debbie Richmond. Thank you, Debbie. Debbie is the executive manager of Beckettwood. And this was forwarded to her by Sylvia. Sylvia is one of the owners at Beckettwood. So thank you, Sylvia. Thank you, Debbie. A passage from Cloud Walking by Stephen Charleston. Living in community is an earned blessing. It does not just happen. Communities are formed when people recognize that they share a common vision and move toward one another to see that vision more clearly. Community is maintained when people have the integrity to be honest, patient, accountable, and forgiving with one another. Spiritual community does not require that every member believes the same thing. It does require that what they believe allows them to respect and work with those who believe differently. Community is love made visible by intention. Love that passage. It's beautiful. We are all in community here. It requires participation from all of us in a very respectful manner towards one another, a loving and respectful manner. I believe in those principles. I know you do. Thank you. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow afternoon at 1:30. Take care. Be well. Bye-bye.